We back. Week 5. Sunday. Yesterday I finally have some updates regarding Practicum. I got to see my second and third client back to back. So finally feel like, okay, I'm a therapist. Because I had my first client 2 weeks ago on the 8th, was it? Yeah. September 8th. It's not September 24th, that long it took me to see someone again. And so I was kind of feeling like, I don't know what's going on, because I was having a lot of cancellations and something had happened at the office one week and I didn't even go in. So these 2 clients that I had, one is 26 and she came in with a whole lot, and the other one, a 17-year-old who came in with a couple of things. And I think what threw me off with that one was that she is on the spectrum a bit, and it was kind of hard to like get her talking. And then I think like I kind of was like, wait, because I didn't have time to really switch gears. I saw the 26-year-old at 1 and then the next one at 2. We closed the center at 3 because Saturdays it's 8 to 3. And so I didn't really get to like have a moment to like, okay, next. And so I was just really flustered. And then to add into the mix, her parent, her guardian, only speaks Spanish, and he had to sign like all the consent forms and all that stuff, and all the forms were in Spanish. I can read Spanish, but seeing all those forms just made me like super overwhelmed. And I was trying to explain to him confidentiality and like what we do and everything, because he didn't even know what he was signing in Spanish. And I was forgetting words. I couldn't remember the, like, how do you say work? It was just like a mess. And it was 3 and I needed to like pack my stuff and go. It was just like a whole thing. I went into the first session at 1 like feeling like ready, confident, good to go. And leaving the center, I was like, I want to scream. And I think I was kind of like, wait, is this really what I should be doing? So kind of a big difference, because in previous videos, as you've seen, I've been very like confident in myself and like, you know, I'm thriving. And then that moment I had yesterday kind of like humbled me. And I think it was like the Spanish thing, because I'm like, why did you feel like that? The first session went really well. It was really like, the client actually showed up with her 2-year-old, and our clients can't have their children in the room at all. And I was able to like, I'm gonna still see you next time, I won't be able to do this. And I was able to entertain the child, and like I really was proud of myself how I conducted that whole session. And then it was the next one. I think in the beginning I kind of like fumbled a bit because I was trying to do the assessment, and I realized like, whoa, no, build the rapport. This is a 17-year-old. She's barely talking to you. Threw that out, focused on building the rapport, got her laughing towards like the middle. By the end we were talking about astrology and all kinds of stuff. And then came that part with the Spanish, and I think it was at that point that I got triggered because of my relationship with my culture, or lack thereof. And I know that's one of my biggest growth areas. Today we actually had our potluck, and this was something I talked about there, and I've been thinking about. And I think about how I came into this not only this program, but like when I ultimately decided 6 years ago, like I want to be a therapist and what I need to do and who I want to help. It was people that look like me, and definitely people, not only people that look like me, but people who don't have that access. And I'm sorry, I got distracted. And part of that is going to be working with Spanish speaking community, which I want to. So I'm in this place of like, you can't be embarrassed no more. Like you can't give up, and you can't just kind of like write yourself off. And you have to keep trying, because that's the only way it's gonna happen. So that was like a whole thing. Yeah, it was kind of interesting how that moment like really knocked me down a few pegs and had me like really like doubting, like, damn, can I do this? Am I really gonna be able to learn these words? Like, what if I can't learn Spanish? It was just like a whole thing, and yeah, so I was overwhelmed. But today was really nice, and just knowing that like I am trying, and yeah, I don't know. There's a lot going on besides prac, and all that. So I think I'm a little at a loss for words right now. But that's my update for the week. Yeah. We're constantly learning here and growing, and yeah, that's all I got for tonight. So kept it short, kept it sweet, kept it real as always. I will see you next Sunday.